Hey Pisces, it's Sunny, and this is your weekly for the week of September 7th, 2015. So if you would like a reading from me, the link is always in the description box below. And after each video, I always have a picture stating where my website is. So keep in mind that these are just general readings, and I may not get to your situation in this particular video. So like I said, my website is below. You can check me out. I'm still doing the 2 extended videos for the 2 Zodiac sign and never sees the most liked and viewed video. The Zodiac sign never sees the most liked video. I'm going to talk about your career, your finances, and or your love life. And for the Zodiac sign never sees the most viewed video, I'm going to provide you with a detailed weekly upon that week. As you guys know, I'm doing voiceovers for this week for the same reason as I stated for the Capricorn and the Aquariuses. I honestly feel like this week, I'm once again, like, I'm sorry for doing this late. I have a lot going on, but I am picking up that this week is going to be a really good time for you to elevate your intuition. All right, elevate your spirit. Just do things that make you feel high and mighty. If you do that, that is a trend. Like, if you hear that, that is a trend. However, if you do elevate your intuition and you pay more attention to your on your spirituality, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to honestly see things from another person's point of view, because I honestly feel like a lot of you, like, you are just so stuck upon the details, or you're wanting perfection. It's something, it's like, I honestly feel like you guys are just looking at something and you just trying to understand how something is, but you need to see things, like I said, from another person's point of view, and just to think outside the box. If this is a relationship wise, just, oh my god, like, your partner probably thinks that you're being really naggy right now, so honestly be careful about that. But let's start with the reading. I do see that there's going to be some difficulties involving your self-growth. I honestly feel like you guys are on a new path right now, but a lot of you, either you feel stuck or you feel really clueless. I've noticed so far that a lot of Zodiac signs and a lot of people who I'm around, like, they just seem really stuck. This may be due to something being in retrograde. I'm really not sure. However, I still think that something is in Virgo. I may be wrong. I don't really keep up with the planet life like that. But Virgo is a really good time for you to evaluate your goals, your dreams, yourself, and just look more into yourself and find out how you can evolve into something really big and powerful. Okay, but like I was saying, I do feel like there's going to be some disagreements and some confusing energy involving yourself. So take this time to understand yourself a little bit more for this week if you can. I'm also picking up that a lot of you, like, you may gain a job this week, or you're going to do some sort of training. I honestly feel like egos will just be really weird and people will not mesh that well this week. So I am picking up on some arguing and disagreement, so please be careful about that. But honestly, I am picking up that other people will help you understand who you are in a sense. So understand how you react with people and understand how people react with you. I hope you guys can hear me, because that is a loud ass train and I really ain't got time to record this shit, so I'm gonna just keep going. But I am seeing that a lot of you, there's some imbalance. You are going through an imbalancement. You have a lot of choices you have a lot of choices to make, my Pisces, and I feel like you really don't want to make the wrong decision. So it's like you're either prolonging things or you are just trying to ignore them. Don't do that, because I'm picking up the more you ignore them, the more it's going to be in your face. Alright, so tackle all your obstacles, all the choices that you need to make as soon as you can. Please do that. I am picking up that a lot of you, your love issues, or your relationship this week may be really weird. This may be relationship with family, friends, and like boyfriend girlfriend relationships. I am picking up some disappointments and regrets and sorrow. Some of you, like, you may break up, or you may go on a break, or you may discover another party was in the picture. Don't cry over spoiled milk, because I honestly feel like some of you kind of knew that your mate was talking to someone else, or like you felt like they were bored. Okay, so honestly, think logically and just forgive yourself, forgive that person, and honestly move on. That's really all you can do. You guys, you don't want to be a failure. You don't want to disappoint yourself. You don't want to disappoint anyone else. I am picking up that a lot of you are going to have to walk away from something. I am picking up on sacrifices, and it's involving relationships or with things that are in your foundation. So this may be, like I said, with relationships, or this may be towards yourself. All right, so take this time to become a better you. Yeah, please do that. I feel like some of you, if you are tied into a Gemini person, you are just going to be too much into your head involving this Gemini person. Be mindful of you being too giving, and vice versa. Okay, I am picking up that the truth will come to the light this week involving this Gemini person, or they're going to discover some things about you. I am picking up that a lot of you, like I said, you are seeing the forest from the trees. Take this time to understand that if you are being independent or dependent upon this person. So just be careful, like I said, like if you are being really, really clingy, please be careful about that. A lot of you, once again, please pay attention to your spirituality. I am picking up that you need to protect yourself, protect your aura, because I honestly feel like a lot of my Pisces, like you are really, really intuitive, and your outer chakra is really weird. I believe I said this for you guys. I can't remember if I said this for you or the Geminis, to be honest. But take this time to cleanse your chakra and protect your chakra. Like if you do meditations, after each meditation, bring your aura back in, bring your light back into yourself. Because if you allow for your energy and your aura to just be really, really big, other people is touching, or they're in your space. All right, so that may be why a lot of you, like, you feel depressed when other people are around, or like you feel their emotions, and it like really, 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 really affects you. All right, so honestly, bring your aura in. I've been doing this for some years now, and it's really, 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 really helped me. So yeah, well, about a year, not years. So yeah, but I do see that this week is going to be some major changes. I feel like it's going to be major changes for the better if you look at yourself and change some things. Okay, I do feel like a lot of you, like, you may get an interview this week, or you may have to like speak out in front of people. I do feel like people will either come to you, or you have to display your talents to people. So that's really interesting. If you are tied into a Taurus person, be mindful if this relationship is based off like looks and the physical side of relationships. So honestly, be careful about that. Make sure that this person really has your best interest, and vice versa. However, I do feel like some of you, like, you may feel complete with the Taurus person, but just be mindful of other people coming into the picture. I do feel like there's going to be someone who's going to influence the relationship. So think logically for right now if you are tied into a Taurus, okay? But the message of this week for you guys. Alright, so I received the 9 of Wands. So a lot of you, like, you feel defeated, you feel wounded, you feel as if you're running around in circles, a lot of patterns going on. I do see some trust issues heading your way. So relationships are going to be really, really rocky. However, no matter what, you have to be strong. You have to move forward. So this is going to be a really good week for stamina, mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, keep pushing. All right, don't give up. Please do not stop. But be mindful of things coming back within your life, and it's like an ongoing cycle. So this is tying into me saying, like, take a closer look within yourself and make those sacrifices, especially if you feel as if you are stuck. Okay, so try to have a good week this week, my Pisces, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.